Hey, how you doing? We're gonna do a quick base tour. Yeah, so I didn't do my traditional, well, I guess I did, my long play of, we record the full first day of a wipe and then show you the base at the end. I did do that, but then I also did another sort of base just in the background, and I just wanted to get it recorded. Here it is. Beautiful, right? Just kidding. This is just the power station, which I feel like I'm probably gonna have to do on bases going forward, as long as I don't want the power sort of hidden away, like separate from the main base. So basically it's just, well, I'll show you. It's four, a little car there. 4 windmills, 4 batteries, and then I'm going to need like a string up to whatever the hell that is. Or whatever various base I got going. You know what I mean? Yeah. This server does have the ability to have a test generator, but you got to pay for it. And, meh, I say. So let's ride on up to the base. Oh, this thing is quick. On this very elaborate... Hello? Very elaborate walkway that I've made. You got some chickens there. I did a little experimenting with a lot of the new stuff. Chickens, bees, teas, pies. But next wipe, I'm going to focus more on that. Figuring it out. I just sort of dipped my toe in it a little bit here. Why did I make this giant thing? I don't know. Just sort of wanted to see if I could. And it's nice at night because it's all like lit up with those red lights there. There's a little snowmobile there. And then there's this thing. Look at that, eh? This server has the ability to place trees down. You gotta pay for them with, points, currency, whatever you want to call it. So, like, obviously, in the snow biome, this tree would normally not be here. One thing I am curious about, and I should have got Clark to test, maybe I will... Oh, why did that light flicker? Interesting. Might be having some power issues. Is if someone can cut this down. I tried it, and I can cut it down. My lights are having issues. But I wonder if people in my TC range can cut it down as well. Okay, so I am selling things. This is kind of cool, this garage door. As you see, sort of a brutalist looking. That's just to, get into the back of there. I can also get into the home via there, but we're gonna go up and around. So this is technically in terms of loot, a vanilla, once I give the loot to her, it's not going to seem like it. It's a vanilla loot with a skill tree. So if you've never used skill tree, this is why I have as much as I have and have been able to, build such a monstrosity. Things of that nature. And it also has raidable bases, which is why when I show you how much loot I have, you're going to be like, there's no way that's vanilla. It kind of is in a sense, but kind of not as in a much larger sense. I got 3 of these pumps, which are having issues with power. I think it's because I just did something. I wasn't having issues, but I just changed something that I think caused issues. Oh well. One interesting thing about these trees that I placed down, every single one had a beehive on it. So, that's weird. Let me just tell you as well, my original game plan for this was, so this top part would have been the same. But then I planned to sort of tail off in a ramp and just go down the mountain so that you could sort of drive up. That was like impossible. Yeah, it just because of the way that ramps and cars work, it just wouldn't have been. Yeah, see my stone upkeep, fairly large. Fortunately, I have lots of stuff. Still got some to make. Yeah, this is one of those servers where you can have your own personal recycling. I got a lot going on there. Stone, wood, some guns. This is the odds and ends box, as we all have one of those. It's like a junk drawer, I feel like. Attachments. Components. Yeah, because, you know, it's a PvE server, you kind of don't need a lot in the way of kits. Ammo. Very organized gun box. I like the looks of this. Because if you die, which, you know, is hard to do on a PvE server, you know, you just go get your kit again. Electrical with this, with a new electrical, which I have managed on all my tech trees to fully, which is why for next wipe it'll be nice. We'll be able to. So this is, I could throw this down and have a Bradley up here, for example. Got all these in raids. This I guess won't be really needing anymore. Oh yeah, got some money there. Have been doing some cooking, some pie making, some teas. Yeah, so you're not really going to need a mixing table or a, what was the other one? Barbecue. Now that this exists, because it's both a mixing table and I actually didn't know it's also a cooking workbench. Yeah, I got all these see-through doors here in our little arboretum up top where we're making flowers. Isn't that nice? Yeah, nothing too fancy going on in here in terms of, I mean, cool views. The piece to resistance. Oh, is this gonna turn off halfway? Indoor giant oak tree. Huh? This took a while, as you can imagine. And definitely having light problems. But that's okay. That's okay. Folks, yeah, that's it. Just short base tour. Almost just for the reason that I like having a record of all the sort of weird bases and structures that I've made over the course of my many years of playing this game. So, you know, if I ever want to look back, I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that stupid thing. Why the hell would I make that? What happened to the lights? Why did they break? I would say to myself. Yeah, final things to say? No, not particularly. You know, end of YouTube video things, blah, blah, blah. And of course, it's nice to be nice to the nice.